All right, everybody, welcome to the webinar. My name is Glenn Davis, and I'm super pumped about this webinar. I'm super excited to share with you this information today. This webinar is titled The 3 Key Steps to Building a Six-Figure Network Marketing Business Fast. This is the exact strategy you've probably never heard before that I've used to earn 7 figures in the network marketing industry. So, why these 3 things? Okay, because you're probably wondering, well, why these 3 things? There's so much information out there. There's so much knowledge. I've been to so many trainings. There's so many gurus. Like, why these 3 things? Well, first of all, where others spend years crawling to the top, if they ever make it there, you can succeed in building a big business in less time and with less stress. And it's funny because when you implement these things, it actually becomes easier. It's like you're doing it the hard way right now, probably. Look, this goes on top of your company's system. First of all, it's for people who are new, but it's also for people who've been in a while. It doesn't matter if you're, haven't done anything in your business, or maybe been in for 3 or 5 years and you're just looking for something to really take your business to the next level. If you're following the system to a T, but it's just not working fast enough for you, maybe you spent more money and time than you've earned, and you wonder why. Like, why is this happening? Maybe you're confused and don't understand why it's not working for you and it's worked for so many others. If you're frustrated because you've gone to so many meetings and trainings but just have not seen the results, you feel like you've got to be missing something. Like you've been working at this, you just don't know why, it's not going fast enough. If people are leaving your business as fast as they're coming aboard, you want an edge to push you in addition to your company's teachings. You want that extra additional edge. You desperately need this to work because your family, your freedom, your future depend on it. If that is you, you are in the right place right now to hear this information. And you know what? This is also for people who are doing well. Maybe you're already making 6 figures, but you just want to make 7, or you just want to do better. Okay, this is really for you as well. Turn off all the distractions, take notes, stay to the end. Trust me, you're gonna thank yourself for staying to the end once you do. And I'll also give you the slides to download so you have it for forever. Okay, so look, this information has changed my life. I'm telling you, this is a free webinar, but please do not mistake that for no value, because I tell you what, this has, and I know it sounds cliche, like changed my life, but it really has, because I've been able to build a big network marketing business and actually pursue my passions. I'm going to tell you a little bit about me right now and why, who I am and why you should listen to me, right? Well, again, my name is Glenn Davis Jr. There's pictures there of my family, my wife, my daughter, and my my son Dawson there. So we live in Maryland. I went to the University of Maryland, College Park. I went and got a degree like what everybody or most people think. Hey, go to school, get good grades, get a good job. Well, I started as a personal trainer and I was doing very well. But you know what? I was trading time for money and I wanted leverage. And this was right around 2008 when I got introduced to network marketing because I wanted, again, I pursued it because I wanted leverage. I was working 12 hours a day making good money. But then when everything collapsed in 2008, I literally went broke. And this was actually right around the same time I was I got introduced to network marketing. And I don't want to get too far into the story here just because we don't have much time tonight or today. But I don't want to get too far into it, but essentially I went to one of those conventions, right? And I wasn't even in the business yet, and actually a fellow personal trainer at the gym introduced me to network marketing, and I literally thought everybody was crazy at this convention. I wasn't involved yet, but you know what? By the end of the day, I'd signed up in the business, and I literally thought, at first I thought everybody was crazy, but then I realized I'd be crazy not to join and take a crack at this thing. This was my very first network marketing experience. Literally 2.5 years in that business, just failing. And I don't know what I was doing wrong. I thought I was following the system to a T. I was going to all the trainings. Maybe at first I wasn't as coachable, but I started to be coachable, and I was doing it, and I just thought that I was going to succeed, and I went broke, and I literally failed. And that's when I became obsessed with how to build a big business, because I knew I was missing something. I was going to find out what I was doing wrong, okay? Well, what happened was I actually joined another company. I actually never made it in that company. I actually got recruited out of that company into another one, and I met the person that recruited me was the number 2 income earner in that company, and we became good friends, and he really taught me a lot. But Here's the thing. It wasn't just his teachings. It was all my failure in the past combined with the teachings that made me, that's when it clicked for me. And that's when I finally built a six-figure annual network marketing business. In 2009 was my first year earning six-figure income, actually 140K. And, within my first 9 months, I earned 100,000. I joined literally at zero, first 9 months, over $100,000 in income. My team ballooned to over 12,000 reps. Yeah, 12,000 reps over the course of a few years. And, that allowed me to pursue my passion. And here's the deal. I guarantee you that you're not in network marketing. Well, I don't want to guarantee it, but I pretty much would bet on it that you're not in network marketing. You're not in your business. You didn't sign up into your business to do it, just because you want to do your business for the rest of your life. Maybe you'll be inside your company for the rest of your life, but you probably wanted other things out of the business. You probably wanted time freedom. You probably wanted to spend time with your family. You probably wanted to earn more income and probably pursue maybe other things. You wanted to fire your boss and do something you love. Well, that was me. I didn't necessarily want to spend the rest of my life building my network marketing business. I wanted to start an internet business. I wanted to write a book. I wanted to actually dive into finance. So what I did was in 2011, I actually dove into the financial realm or world because and I wrote a book, as you can see there. And I started a website, missiontruefreedom.com. And the reason I did this was because I realized that in all my entrepreneurial endeavors, all right, it really does require three things to succeed and obtain financial freedom. Life design. You got to have a life design plan. You got to design your life, goal setting, etc. You got to build a business that you're passionate about, and you got to have a financial plan. You just can't have one or two of those things. You got to have all three. And I really became involved in financial planning and just love it. Got all my licenses, and because I realized that is the missing piece. A lot of us go and chase money, but realize that, hey, it's what we do with our money. And so I created a course, Money Master University. And look, I'm not trying to digress you off of the topic for the webinar tonight, but I just wanted to share with you exactly, what motivates me, what makes me tick, who I am, and a little bit about, my passion, okay, and what network marketing has allowed me to do, okay? So I tell you, there's been a lot of pain and heartache in my story, and I've learned the hard way. It's been a very difficult road. Losing everything almost twice, failing in that first business for 2.5, 3 years, thinking there was something wrong with me. Gosh, I literally get chills right now just thinking about the difficult times, the times that my wife has had to support me when she probably should have left me, right? But you don't have to do that. Maybe you're going through it now, but I want to help you sort of not have to go through all that pain. So I can give you some of these principles, and hopefully that'll help you. I like to call fast forwarding to the shortcut, right? So what are these 3 steps? What are these 3 principles to building a network marketing business fast? These things are paradigm shifting. They're going to change the way you think about how you do your activity from day to day. First of all, I know you've probably heard before that momentum is critical. Momentum's key. You got to get momentum in your business. You may have heard that before, but look, it's not just that simple. It's how do you capture momentum and keep it, right? Well, I tell you how to do that is to not stop when you get a victory. This is step number 1, secret number 1. I say step or principle, but some of these things are actually like secrets, okay? Now, people don't realize this, but how do you actually get momentum? Momentum is it's hard to get, but it's very easy to lose. The trick and how my team ballooned to thousands of reps, literally after my first year, I had like 3,000 reps on my team. And how I did that was manipulating momentum. So we think that momentum is something that just like happens to us, like, oh, I got to get it. Oh yeah, I got momentum. But you can actually control momentum and sort of manipulate it and actually harness it and keep it going. And that is the secret. That's how the people that have earned 7 figures in this industry have done it, and they've done it consistently. And the number one thing to do that and to get momentum and keep it is to not stop after you get a victory. Because we're all going to have a victory. If you keep trying, you're going to have a victory. Whether it's a yes, I'll try your product, or a yes, I'll sign up in your business. Okay. And now, don't be like this guy here and just sit back. Oh, because what most of us do is we're like, hey, we got a new rep. We get a victory. Something happened positive. And then we say, oh, whew, I can take a break now. Whew, that was a lot of work. I can take a... No. When you get a victory, do not stop. When you get a success, you step on the gas. you say to yourself, oh, I remember Glenn's webinar. Okay, I got to rock and roll right now. Like now is when I put the pedal to the metal because I got a victory. Okay, so step number 2 or principle number 2, home events are critical. Okay, you got to do home events. I know some of you might be rolling your eyes like, I don't want to do home events. Well, here's the deal though. There's many reasons you want to do home events. We're going to go into it. But the second thing here is though, it's not just about doing home parties or events. It's about compressing the time frames. You got to do both. If there's a lot of people out there that do home parties. It doesn't mean they're successful. I'm sure you know some people that do home events. It doesn't mean they're successful. They may stay at the level they're at. Why? Because they're missing this part of step number 2 here is you got to compress the time frames. I'd rather have less people at an event, potentially getting less signups, but actually do them more frequently. So I'm going to share with you what the heck I mean. Okay. Well, first of all, let's just establish why home events. Well, easy. Would you rather talk to 1 to 2 people at a Starbucks or 5 or 6 people at somebody's house? Probably the latter, right? 5 or 6 people at once is better than 1 to 2. It's a great way to kick off somebody's business. It's easily duplicatable. It's a welcoming atmosphere. You can take a long time. It's not noisy and distracting like in a Starbucks, right? It's just so many reasons why you want to do home events. And I don't want to spend too much time on this because I'm sure your company spends a lot of time on that. You got to do this home event. You got to kick off. Everybody typically in the industry, when they sign up into whatever company you're in, part of the system is you do a home kickoff or a home event or a home party or a home, whatever, a show. There's all these different names for it, but typically that's part of the system. And you can do multiple, but that's usually part of the system. Well, when you start your business, yes, you definitely want to do that. For the reasons listed here on the slide. But here's the secret, the real secret to success. And I'm telling you what, this is what has, this is why you signed up for this webinar. What I'm about to share with you in the next few minutes literally is the secret, the key. If I could choose one thing, yeah, there's 3 steps on this webinar, but if I could choose one thing to share with you, one thing, it would be this, what I'm going to share. And this is going to blow you away. I'm going to show you some math and explain to you why you want to compress the time frames. Once again, I'd rather have less people at an event, potentially getting less signups, but do them more frequently. I think the best thing to do is to show you the math actually on the screen so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So here's an example, 3 days, 3 people. Again, 3 days, 3 people sign up at each event. You do an event every 3 days. By day 0, on day 0, you have your first person that signs up. The very first person in your business, not you, the first person you recruit, right? You do an event for them, their home kickoff within 3 days. They have 3 people sign up their event. Now you have a total of 4 people in your business. This doesn't count you, of course. By day 6, you have 9 people because those 3 that signed up at this person's event now had their event within 3 days, signed up 3 people at each event. There's 13 people now in your business because now you got to add the original 4. Okay? So by day 9, 3 days later, you have 27. Just do the math. By day 12, you have 81 because those 27 people had 3 people at their event sign up. 3 days later, it's 121. By day 15, you have 364 people in your business. Now, again, folks, this is hypothetical. Okay, this is just to show you an example. Are you going to have 3 people sign up at each event? No. Are you going to have them every 3 days? No. Some people might say, hey, let's do one tomorrow. Some people might say, wait 5 days. Some events you might have 1 person sign up. Some events you might have 4 people sign up. This is an example to show you why you want urgency and your goal should be to do it every 3 days. Now watch this. Let's say you say, Glenn, I'm going to be a little bit more lax about this, and I'm going to duplicate in my organization every 5 days. Well, look at this. This just is 2 days difference. Okay, just 2 days difference. Let's for demonstration to show you the real difference. Okay, comparison. Let's keep it at 3 people sign up at each event. Okay, by day 1, you have that original person. Sorry, day 0, you have the original person. By day 5, you have 3 people for a total of 4. By day 10, you have 9 people for a total of 13. By day 15, again, 2 weeks later, you only have 40 people in your business. Look at that. Same amount of people sign up at each event, okay? Only difference is you waited 2 days, 2 measly days. Now, folks, again, Imagine if you duplicate this habit in your organization every 3 days, and you're a stickler, and you show your team this. You show your team, look, this is what happens if you duplicate every 5. This is why 3 is so important. Okay, so let's say, for the naysayers, say, look, Glenn, we're going to wait a little bit more time, and because of that, we're going to have more people sign up at our events. Okay, so it's going to be even better because we're going to have more people sign up at each event because we're going to wait a few more days. Okay, so, all right, well, watch this. Let's wait an entire week and let's have 7 people sign up at your event, at each event. 7 people. Now, that's a lot of people to sign up in the business, in your organization, okay, at every event. I mean, that's a stretch, but let's just say 7 people sign up at each event, and you duplicate, 7 days. So when somebody signs up, their kickoff event is in 7 days from the date of them signing up, and you just duplicate this. Watch this. 7 people for a total of 8 after a week, and look at that. By day 15, really by day 14, but basically by day 15, you have 49 people for a total of 57. All right. See, I don't care if you put it 7 days, 10 people. Okay, it's not gonna, in the long run, I would rather have fewer people at the events, fewer people sign up, but just do them more rapidly, more frequently. It's the classic compounding example. Okay, this is how my entire team exploded. People, they thought that I had like some magic or something, but it's not. I had like 3,000 people on my team after a year. You would think that would be just almost impossible, but really all I did, well, not all I did, but primarily what I did was this right here. I just was a fanatic about quick events, okay, and just this is the key right here, I tell you. All right, so step number 3, or principle number 3, you got to be the leader you want to see on your team. People are going to identify with you, okay, more than your upline leaders, even more than the 6- and 7-figure earners in your business. Now, this goes against like everything you've probably heard. Like, what are you talking about? I get somebody in the business, I show them the third party, I introduce them to my mentor, I bring them to an event, and I have them meet all. Yeah, you want to do that. People are going to identify with you before they're going to, in a different way, okay, in a different way. What I mean by that is, let me give you an example. I call it the parent-sibling phenomenon. So, we've all heard stories of the younger siblings following the older siblings and getting in trouble, right? And so, let's take an example. Let's take a family that lives on a busy street, and the parents are saying, don't cross the street, without us. Don't play in the street. Stay away from the street. Da 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 da. And the older brother's a little mischievous, and he says, forget mom and dad. I'm just going to do what I want. And so, the older brother goes and crosses the street and does whatever. What do you think the younger brother's going to do? The younger brother's going to think, man, my older brother is so cool. He's like me. He's a kid. The parents are the parents. I'm going to do what my older brother does. And guess what? The younger brother's going to follow suit. And that's what I'm talking about. See, here's the thing. It's the same thing. You're market leaders. You can't just pass off leadership. You can't just say, all right, here you go. You recruit somebody in the business and you say, follow this guy. Now, look, they're looking at you too. You got to go to all the meetings. You got to do your thing. You got to be the leader you want them to turn out to be, because they're identifying with you. Because a lot of times they see that those leaders in your company that are supposedly leaders, they see them as, different than themselves. Like, oh, they're just special. Okay, but the reality is they identify with you thinking, you're kind of on their level, so to speak, and so they follow suit. If you miss a training, they're going to miss a training. If you don't go on a conference call, they're not going to. And so the ironic thing is you have these leaders that do the deal right, okay, and then your people follow you. And if you're not being a leader yourself, then your people are going to follow you probably before they follow the other leader. Crazy, right? Okay, so know your role. I love this. They're going to do half of what you do right and 10 times what you do wrong. Never forget that. Okay, so if you go to 10 meetings, they're going to go to 5, your team. If you miss one training, they're going to miss 10. Does that make sense? You follow me? So they're going to always do half what you do right, and they're going to literally do 10 times what you do wrong. Speed or leader is the speed of the pack. I'm sure you've heard that before. You got to present also as much as you can. Present your opportunity, present your products. Again, be a leader, because then it's gonna entice them to step up to the plate and start presenting, even if they're afraid to, because they see you doing it. And that's what you want. You want people to take the reins and to break off without you and to do their own thing and to become leaders. Always talk big and talk promotion. Every time you're around your team, talk about how amazing things are going to be, and also always talk about the next upcoming event. You got to be thinking this, because again, you got to be that leader. Okay, so look, those are the 3 core steps, but I want to add a bonus step to this. Not only lock arms with your workout partner, with your sponsor, right, with your market leaders, but also somebody outside of your business. That's right. Outside of your business. This is also the key. And look, I'm a big Patriots fan. Don't hold it against me, please. Don't. It's just football. Don't hate me, right? And look, I'm not jumping on the bandwagon either. I grew up in Boston, so I'm legitimately should be a Patriots fan. But, I give this example because Edelman over there, number 11, is one of my favorite players. His mentor, he's got several, obviously. And, it's not like I talked to the guy, right? I mean, he's probably got more than I know of, but I know he's got his dad, was his mentor, Tom Brady, right? You got Bill Belichick, the Patriots coach. He's got several mentors. And, the reality is you could talk to any successful person in anything, whether it's sports, business, music, entertainment, whatever, network marketing, and they're going to tell you that they have several different people that they are locking arms with, whether it's a mentor, a coach, maybe somebody on their level, so to speak, that they're running forward with, like a workout partner. Okay, and so the key is, or bonus step I want to chat with you about today, is you got to have somebody, all those people, but also somebody outside of your business. Okay, not in your company, somebody outside of your business. Because a mentor like this is going to help fast track you and help see your own blind spots. See the picture over there, the picture in the picture frame. If you're the picture, you can't see the frame. You've got to have somebody to help you succeed, several people, but I think the point of this step is somebody outside of your company, because even successful people in your company are still inside of the picture, and a lot of times they can't see the frame. So you got to have a different flavor of mentors, and it's the number one thing. You can fail, you can do everything wrong, but as long as you have a bunch of coaches, you got a coach in your business, you got maybe your pastor, right? Maybe another network marketer, another company that you're kind of running with or competing with, whatever. You got to have a mentor, and you also got to have mentors from afar. CDs, audio tapes, books, Jim Rohn, Tony Robbins, all these people, and I know you've heard this before. You got to eat it up, and you got to have all these different mentors from all these different business models and walks of life to just cram your brain with, because therefore you're not going to miss things, okay? And you're going to be the best that you can possibly be. So speaking of the best you can possibly be, I want you to just take a second and imagine yourself 3 years from now. Okay? What's it going to look like? Are you going to be successful? Are you going to be where you are today? Or are you going to be, or you're going to be successful, or are you going to be beyond where you are today, I should say? Or you're going to be stuck at the same place you are today. Where are you going to be? You're going to be in some place. All right, and so I love this simple picture here, because it really simplifies things. What is the black arrow there? What's that going to be in your life? What's it going to be? Is it going to be excuses? Well, then if it's going to be excuses, or if it's going to be the same thing you're doing today and yesterday and the day before, chances are where you're in 3 years is not going to change much. But is that black arrow going to be doing something different? Is it going to be getting to activity mode? What's it going to be? Is it going to be implementing these 3 things on top of your system? I'm just trying to kick you in the butt here as kind of a digital virtual coach right now, and just I want you to think about that. And 3 years, what do you want out of life? Have you really thought that? Like, why did you click on this webinar? Why did you sign up? Why are you in the business? Why are you inside of your network marketing business? Why are you doing this? Get in touch with that every day. Is it like these pictures here? Do you want a big house, a boat, traveling, spend time with your family? Maybe like this guy in the bottom right corner, help charities, go on mission trips. Why are you doing what you're doing? You got to get in touch with that. You got to implement these steps, stick to your system, okay? But here's the thing. You got to take action now. Today, you got to do something, all right? Because environment is always gonna win, okay? Jim Rohn calls it the law of diminishing intent. Right now, you're the most excited you're gonna be. But I'm telling you what, after you get off this webinar, you're going to start going back to the normal life environment, your negative friends, your negative family. Everything's going to pull you back down. So the question I have for you is, what are you going to do now to take action and change your situation? Okay, so what if you could take action right now to improve your network marketing business, to grow it, explode it, okay, and take yourself and your life and your business to the next level? What if you could download information that has taken me years to acquire and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears? I really want to say that to you. Like, seriously, I've poured my heart and soul into something I'm going to share with you, and they can download it, and it's 11 years, 12 years of all this information that I've put, okay, into a course that I want to share with you that you can take action on today, and you can actually just get it and start implementing this stuff, because these 3 principles that I've shared are the tip of the iceberg. Yes, they're probably the most important things, but then, again, knowing it is half the battle. Now how the heck do you act upon it? Well, I'm going to share with you how, because, I know it's going to save you a lot of time, energy, and money. And why not? Because that's my passion. Again, I believe that if I help the industry, it's going to come back to me. Not everybody's right for my business. I can't recruit everybody into my business. You can't recruit everybody in your business. I'm excited about what I'm doing. You're excited about what you're doing. It's fine. I want to get this information out there because I believe in karma, right? And my passion is just helping people. And my passion is building my online following, my internet business. I'm just going to be transparent with you. So, because you're probably wondering, why are you doing this? Like, why are you giving away these secrets? Well, because it's not going to hurt me, right? I want to build a following, and I want to help people in the process. So why not? So what I've done is I've created a course, all right? And it's 15 modules of 15, like, it's everything, like I said, in the last 10, 11, 12 years, all packed into one course. Over a dozen experts, not just myself, a dozen experts poured into this course. It literally covers everything that you need to know to change your business. On top of your company system, on top of what you're already doing. This is like the supercharger. Like cars, right? You got an engine, then you got a supercharger, and just puts right on top of the car, and it makes the engine go even faster. Okay, it literally covers everything you need to know. It's simple to understand and implement. Again, goes into what we've talked about today, but it's even more, and then it tells you how to implement it and how to do it. 24/7 support with a community with you. Some of these pictures here are an example of a community that's behind you. It's not just me and you and this course. There's people that are part of this course that are behind you, and I'm going to explain what I mean by that in a few minutes, right? In terms of, you got email support, you got phone support, you got conference calls, you got Facebook groups, okay? And you get lifetime access to this course and a lifetime guarantee. So once you get this course, right, you can watch it forever. I say watch because there are video modules and text, but you can have it forever, and it's a lifetime guarantee. If you don't find this course valuable, I'll refund your money. That's how confident I am. And by the way, if I have to refund your money, which I've never had to do, I guarantee it's not because the value's not there. It's probably because you're not cut out for the business. You're not cut out for network marketing, which is okay, right? But I'm your coach in terms of inside of this course, right? And I will help you and make sure that doesn't happen, okay? Guess what? And it's only $99. But don't let that fool you, okay? Don't let that fool you. I want to kind of make an analogy. You're probably signing up when you sign up in your business. I'm sure it costs what, $200, $500, whatever the cost is to join your business. And all of our home businesses have a cost to join. You got to buy product, etc., etc. You probably tell people, don't be fooled. It's $500 to sign up or $99 to sign up in the business, but there's people making 7 figures. This is a 7-figure opportunity. Don't think that because $500 to join, that's what it's worth. No. In your business that it's worth a lot more. Well, it's the same thing. Just because it's only $99 doesn't mean like this information, this course will help you earn a 6-figure and 7-figure income in the business. Okay, so here's what's in the course. How to get started fast. First of all, course begins with that. The 4 stages and how to maximize each stage. There's 4 stages to your business. Okay, this isn't just one continuous flow. The business has growth stages to them. You got to know those stages because it'll be perilous if you do the wrong things in the wrong stages, or even the right things in the wrong stages. The 10 codes of success, right? So what are the 10 things, out of any company and every successful person in multi-level marketing or direct sales or relationship marketing or network, whatever you want to call it? What are the 10 things? The top 7 mistakes. Okay, same concept. Out of all the companies and all of the I should say failures. I hate that word, but all the people that have quit the business. Well, what are the top 7 things and how to not make them? Okay, how to make your list the most efficient way. How to contact and invite with the best results. Because look, you might have heard before, you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. You absolutely can say the wrong thing to the right person. I mean, I was the right person, and it took me forever to join my first business because person kept saying the wrong thing to me, and I actually ended up not signing up with that person. I ended up signing up with somebody else. Okay, so you can totally say the wrong thing. How to explode your business with home events. We sort of touched on that today. Host coaching, we did not touch on this. Host coaching is how to effectively coach the host of the event, which is, again, as I've already pointed out in this webinar, you know how crucial events are, especially home events. Well, I mean, it's important that we coach the person that's putting them on because that's like where the rubber meets the road, right? How to get and keep momentum, how to do an effective 90-day run. These are just a few of the things inside of the course, okay? Basically, everything you need to know to explode your business. Here's a quick screenshot of the dashboard of the course. Again, there's a lot more to the course than just the dashboard, obviously, but just to show you, just kind of bring it home to you what it looks like inside of the dashboard. You see to the right, there's the navigation bar with all the different modules in them. Okay, so pretty cool. You can see why it's obviously a great deal. And again, my guarantee, if you don't find this course valuable, I refund your money. Okay, but again, if I refund your money, it's not because there's no value. Okay, I will do everything to make sure that you succeed. Why? Because I'm motivated by helping people. I can't wait to have a huge community out in my business and outside of my company, okay, that have just succeeded and are achieving their dreams. Seriously, like it's just what I live for. Okay, so and here's the other thing. If you sign up tonight, there's a bonus. And the bonus is you have access to my Mission True Freedom, which is my business, my online business, VIP Facebook group for long-term accountability, support, community, and connections. Talk about network, okay? Talk about networking. You can ask any question. We're very responsive. There's a bunch of people on this group. It's awesome, okay? It's awesome. But here's the deal, okay? I will say something right now, and this is just because I need to create some urgency. This is not because this is a little gotcha, okay? I'll be straight up with you. I got to create urgency. If you don't sign up tonight, okay, if you don't sign up today within 24 hours of this webinar, the price of the course goes to $199. And I'll tell you why I do that. It's not because I want to make an extra $100, all right? It's because we're all human beings. There's got to be some sort of urgency because most people are motivated by the fear of loss and the fear of gain. That's just the reality. Including, this is just human nature, okay? I'm not dissing you. It's human nature. So I need to create some sort of urgency. If you don't do this tonight, it goes up by $100. Is it the end of the world? No. But it's $100. So just do it now. Take action now, and you will save $100. And you'll, get all the value out of the course, right? So, just... why would you do this? Well, you're sick and tired of following your dang system to a T, and it's just not working fast enough. Like, really, I just want you to think about, again, you might be thinking, all right, this sounds really good, but maybe I could do this without the course. Maybe you could. And a lot of people watch this webinar, they get some value out of this, and that's what they get out of it. And they go back to their life. And you know what? You could take the information you've learned in this webinar, and you could implement in your business and succeed, right? I'm sure. But there's a lot of people also that decide to move on with the course, and that's cool too, right? And the reason why those people do that, and they have much better chances of being successful in their business, is because they're sick and tired of it not working for them. They're sick and tired of it being stagnant. They're sick and tired of, like this first bullet says, following the system, it's just not working fast enough. They want it to work faster. And so are you tired of things going too slow? Are you tired of spending more money and time than you actually earn in your business? Are you sick and tired of being confused and frustrated because you've got way too many meetings and trainings that you've gone to and you just haven't seen the results, and you watch other people that have. Like, that's where I was in 2006. I was like, what the heck am I doing? Are people leaving your business as fast as they're coming aboard? Are you running out of leads or people to talk to? Are you tired of that? Are you tired of it just not working because you desperately need it for your family and your freedom and your future? Right? Are you sick and tired of this stuff? I'm, again, like virtually shaking you over the webinar. If you're tired of it, then do something about it. All right. Look, I'm the kind of mentor or coach, if you will, that I just tell it how it is. I don't like to sprinkle coat things or sugarcoat things. I'll just kick you in the butt and tell you, if you're tired of this stuff, okay, nothing's going to change. And I've already learned that the hard way. You got to do something different, right? You got to do something about it. So here are your two options. Your first option is to do nothing and go back to exactly what happened yesterday. Okay. Be like that timid guy over there. I love that picture. Okay. All right. Or the second option is to make a small investment today, really, $99, in yourself and in your business, and it gets you closer to your dreams, period. So the bottom line is I want to work with people that are hardworking and ready to make a change. And most people are just not going to do that. Ask yourself, do you want to be average? Okay. I'm just being real. Probably not. But most people are going to see this webinar and that's fine. They're not going to do anything. That's fine. But because I want to work with people who are hardworking and ready to make a change. And one of my favorite quotes is, successful people do what unsuccessful people aren't willing to do. Period. Right? So now's the time. Get started now for just $99. Do it within 24 hours before it goes up $100. You get lifetime access, a lifetime guarantee. Right? So you really cannot lose. You can only gain. And I really look forward to helping you out. I really look forward to spending time with you in the future, helping you answer questions, get through this course, rock and roll in your business, get to where you want to be. Super excited for you to finally have the light bulb go off and actually have it click and succeed at your business, no matter what business you're doing. Again, this stuff can be applicable to any company and any business, whether it's a service, a product, whatever. And I really look forward to helping you. So just click on the link or the button on this screen and on this page, and it'll take you to a sign up page where you can sign up for the course right now today, get access. You can pay. It's really simple, and then you can literally start today, or within 5 or 10 minutes you can start getting going on this course and be a part of this community. So I really look forward to it, guys and gals. Thank you for the time, and I hope that this webinar helped you out regardless. But I definitely want to see you inside the course, and I want to help you out. So if you have any questions, just email me at glenn@glendavisjr.com. And, I'll try to get back to you within 48 hours. If you're not a course member, if you are a course member, we'll get back to you probably way quicker than that. And look forward to seeing you soon. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.